Amigos, familia, hola.
Hola.
Are you having a good time?
Yeah. Sí.
I want to ask you a question. Is this your first time in the Caribbean?
Yes,
In Cozumel Island?
some of us.
Some of you have been here before, right? Well, very well. I want to say bienvenidos. Welcome everybody to my Chocolate company. Today I'm going to be the one explaining you about the chocolate recipe. Today I want to give you the complete information, the full one. So, Cozumel Island is a beautiful place. That is a flat island. So 60% of the island is this limestone everywhere, anywhere. And 40% is a good soil. So that means that you can see tropical plants. The bananas, the papayas, the dragon fruits, pineapples, habanero chilies, and I have to be really honest with all of you. We don't have cocoa plantation. The reason why is this Cozumel Island is not with that specific weather condition. In order to see something like that, you have to go mainland. Tabasco, Chiapas, Veracruz, Campeche are really nice places with mountains, rivers, lakes, altitude, the specific weather conditions for the cocoa plantation. Cozumel is full of history. 500 years ago, the island was a center of commerce. The pre-Hispanic cultures, they used to come here to trade food, those condiments. If you have cocoa beans, you are rich, you have money. In that time, cocoa bean was considered currency. Amigos, familia, it's time to know the process. And it's like this. If you go mainland, Tabasco, probably you see this kind of pots. They have different colors, different sizes, different shapes and qualities. When you open them, they look white inside. The cocoa bean in white color is sweet, it's tasty, but not chocolate sensation. Farmers, they have to remove every single bean and they place them in boxes or baskets. In a week, they become 70% alcohol and 30% water. The process kills bacteria, improving the flavor, preserving the aroma. You don't have to add anything. That happens in a natural way. When it's totally fermented, it will be time for the second step, and that will be sun-dried. So farmers take every single bit outside on wheat fields, so the sunlight causes the evaporation of the alcohol. Cocoa beans lose half of their weight. They become very hard and very acid. And finally, you do roasting. For the roasting process, you need this metal pan. Cocoa bean on fire at least 2 minutes, and then you hear how they pop, how they explode like popcorn in the microwave. Yes, when you hear the sound, the cocoa bean is ready. Actually, it's very easy to remove the skin, and you can do a lot of things. Powder, cocoa paste, a shampoo, a body lotion, and a huge variety of chocolate bars. So that's my favorite part. Amigos, my friends, do you want to know more about the process?
Yes.
If you go in Tabasco, you take a cocoa seed, you put that in the soil, and you have to wait 7 years. The flowers are going to bloom 200, maybe 300 flowers. The pollination is minimum. I'm talking about maybe 2%. So that is 50 or maybe 60 pods that grows in the main trunks like papayas. Wrap them, you open them, it's white inside, we know that. Oh, how many beans can you see? 36 or 40. So what can you do with that? 2 chocolate bars of really good quality or 50 with a lot of milk, sugar, colorants, chemicals, additives, sugar, flour, and some other things that I don't know how to pronounce. But the truth is this, the good quality, oh yes, the good quality is out there. So what is good quality? More than 50% gold. My friends, another thing to say is this, how Mayans used to see the chocolate. You have to be a royalty, and they drink it in special ceremonies. A wedding, a funeral, a victory, or a sacrifice. For example, the Mayan prince, he used to have a container very similar to this one. And the container normally has blue color. You know, blue color is the most important color in Mayan civilization. Proof of that is that you go into archaeological sites and you will see it carved on the stones. Blue color is given to the royalty, blue blood. And you will see jaguar dogs. The jaguars are the bodyguards. Picture in your mind the strongest warrior walking next to the prince or the king. So they are the bodyguards. And of course, you will see some stairs that symbolize ascendance. So basically, the Mayan prince used to drink chocolate on funerals. So he drank a little bit, he put the rest of the chocolate in the bodies. So that means that it cleans their skins, so they continue their way to the Shibata. The chocolate was a big one. Another thing is this, a Mayan wedding. In a Mayan wedding, the bride, she has to make her own chocolate, and the groom, he has to make his own chocolate. When they get married, it's mandatory to mix them. The traditional technique is vaciado, and that is passing the liquid chocolate from one container to another for 1 hour. And the idea is to play many bubbles and make it funny. You play many bubbles are excellent, the wedding becomes blessed. But you got no bubbles and sorry, no Mayan wedding. Yes, at the end, if everything is okay, they have to share the chocolate with each member of the family. Why is that? Because the families become one. It's something that we know as a chocolatier. Chocolate don't lie. That's a fact. What happens? I do bakery. I bake cakes, I like brownies. But in the moment when I'm baking, if I'm not upset or not in a mood, that is not gonna be okay. The same thing happens in a wedding. You have the bride in one side, she chooses her ingredients. And you have the groom in the other side, he chooses his ingredients. So what happens if they put a lot of pepper here? When they mix them, you won't see anything. That would be a lot of something. It's something that you have to find in balance. That's the reason why making that ceremony was a big deal. It's beautiful, right? And well, it's time to show you how to make the chocolate. Too much blah blah blah, right? So, there you go, gracias, thank you. So after this step, the question will be how the cocoa beans look like. They look like this, they roasted. I have to remove the skin, my friends. And then I break them so I got my cocoa nibs. But what about, this is a very interesting question. People ask me, what happened with the rice? Do you just throw it away? No. Everything you see in cacao, and I mean everything, you can use it for something good. So what happened with this exterior part? People make compost, and they use that for coffee plantations. The cocoa skin, they can use it to make a cocoa tea. And that is really good if you have trouble sleeping, insomnia. So have a cup of that, and that reduce the inflammation, anti-inflammatory. So that allows you to rest and don't have a very good. The cocoa skin, the seeds, if you remove the skin, yes, we sell the cocoa bean complete, and you remove the shells, you boil it with water, and you drink it, and that is magical. I promise. That's the secret of the farmers. Anyway, I have to take the cocoa nibs and I place them on the metate. Many years ago, Mayans, they used to have this kind of tools. That is a grinding table that belongs to a woman, her mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, so many years of tradition on limestone. I have to make a powder. And remember, the Mayans, they don't have any milk or sugar, but they got many plants. And from those plants, they add 3 important ingredients. The first one is allspice. You know allspice?
Yes.
We know that aftershave for it. No, I'm talking about something that is very popular on Christmas. For a pumpkin pie, for an apple pie, a rum cake. Am I right?
Yes.
This chocolate recipe is a natural enhancer of a frutal sensation. I have to say, it's very popular in the Caribbean. We use that a lot to marinate the fish. Also, it's very good in the coffee. And well, the next ingredient is cinnamon. I need 1 and 2 spoons. Then we have annatto or achiote. And the question is, what is that, right? I guess you feel familiar with the name paprika. Yes, the idea of the condiment is the red color. Red color symbolizes life, vitality, connection to the Mayan gods to please them. At the end, the condiment doesn't affect the flavor or the aroma, just the color. And it's one of my favorite ingredients because it's in one of my favorite meals, tacos. Do you like tacos?
Yes.
Have you ever seen the red meat? Well, from the tacos al pastor, big trompo, the pineapple on the top, green salsa lime, that's what you need to make that dough. Anyway, I continue. I keep grinding this a little bit more. And amigos, familia, after a few seconds, the powder is ready. The next step is to mix it with hot water, and normally I do it so I can have a chocolate beverage. That one was given to the royalty, special ceremonies, a Mayan wedding, a funeral, a victory, a sacrifice. So come on, everybody knows that. I want to tell you more. Do you want to know more?
Yes.
The pure cocoa was given to the warriors and they drink it so they have the energy to be fighting for one day. If they get injured, they can take the cocoa powder or the liquid chocolate to heal their wounds like an antiseptic. Yes, Mayan women used to have this like a body lotion, especially the women that were pregnant. They put that on their bellies for no stretch marks. You know the commercial name? Cocoa butter. The pure cocoa is a pure medicine. They knew it. So when you had a sore throat, a headache, fever, high blood pressure, what do? You drink pure cocoa. Why? It's full of caffeine, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, more than 50 good elements. Every time somebody says, Angel, what is good quality chocolate? The answer is dark chocolate. Do you like dark chocolate? Certainly I do. I really enjoy it. But I want to tell you how I do it. I love 75% dark chocolate next to a glass of red wine. Or sometimes, have you ever done that? Actually, it's very easy, and you can have a really good time. My friends, amigos, how do you do it? You get your 80% dark chocolate, just give a bite, let it melt, sip your tequila, swish it on your mouth for a few seconds, you swallow, you inhale, you exhale, and that's the way you have a Mexican yogurt. Sometimes my customers are really honest with me. I love that. I really do. They say, Angel, you know what? I don't drink any alcohol. What can I do? There is no problem. You can do 70%, 80%, 90% dark chocolate with grapes. Strawberries, cranberries, lime, coconut, orange, pineapple, banana. Mix them, combine them. You do something like that and I simply guarantee benefits. At least 1 or 2 ounces of dark chocolate per day can balance the blood pressure. It's very good for the heart. 1 or 2 ounces of dark chocolate per day can improve the memory retention. And one of the best things that you will be like, this one, chocolate can make you happy.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
And sometimes women, they want to know, but what about the beauty? Wow, that's another thing. And yes, it's possible. You can go to any store, to any spa. You can ask for a chocolate treatment, you will find it. What they do, they put dark chocolate on your face, on your arms, on your back, on your legs. They take you to a sauna, a massage, and then cocoa butter in the whole body. That will be in order to avoid the wrinkles, improve the collagen in the skin, to make it softer and elastic. And one of the best things, you're gonna smell like chocolate. And well, amigos, my friends, it's time to show you the complete recipe. Do you want to see it?
Yes.
This is the way it happened. The Spanish conquerors came to this continent, they tried the chocolate, they didn't like it. It was bitter. So they decided to add, by the first time, the sugar. Then we have a little bit of honey, precious and delicious honey, la miel. Do you like honey?
Yes.
Amigos, this is something really important to mention. Why? Antibiotic, antibacterial, and food that doesn't spoil. Thanks to that, I can have chocolate for several months.
Yeah.
And besides that, depending the season you are in Cozumel, honey can be citrus, herbal, or frutal. Why? Because all the kind of endemic plants that we have. Also, once again, limestone. Thanks to the limestone, we have pineapple, calcium, selenium, fluor, many good minerals. Anyway, the next ingredient is pure vanilla. Is that correct to say, vanilla? Uno y dos. And now I need a few seconds to show you how easy it is to make the chocolate. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got a pretty Spanish chocolate. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Amigos, That was the same chocolate that you try on the scones.
Yes, absolutely.
It was grainy, it was crunchy, crispy,
Yeah.
different sensations. Do you like it?
Yes.
Absolutely.
We make it like that so you can notice every single ingredient from the table. Remember, sometimes less is more.
Yeah.
Why I say that? You can go to any store. You can get a chocolate bar, a cookie, an ice cream, a piece of cake. But I already mentioned, they have only 10% cocoa. And the rest is a lot of sugar, additives, and other things.
Yeah.
Of course, good quality is more than 50%. And I have good news. In the store, we have more than 12 different flavors of chocolate bars. Before you buy any of them, you can try samples, as many samples as you want.
Wait.
We got with coffee, we got banana, chipotle, lime and coconut, traditional dark chocolate.
Mm.
And of course, like any place in the Caribbean, we got a bar. Yes, what can we offer today? We got chocolate margaritas, chocolate piñas coladas, martinis. Remember, you are on vacation and today you're not driving. If you're concerned about taking the beverage in your transportation, there is no problem. Just one favor, please, don't share with your driver, okay? And as a final thing to say, if you really enjoy the place, the chocolate, the information, and if you truly believe that we do a good job, honestly, any kind of service of tip will be very welcome. Keep in mind that this is not mandatory, but it's always a